back with another video. 0 to 10K challenge. We've made some good progress. Of course, the market has been ripping. Today is September 5th, 2025. So I take no merit on my gains, but I wanted to share with you guys some of the gains that we've had. So to get you guys back up to speed, we got a couple rules. It must be 100% legal. Regular money from my job or my side hustle does not count, and no donations. So to catch us up, we started doing a couple different schemes. We're mostly trading options, selling and buying options of different kinds. I like to do cash secured puts and selling covered calls if I get assigned. So that's mainly the strategy. And I've been playing through with freecash.com, which is a school website that you can do a couple of quests and win money. We played with some crypto back a couple of weeks ago, but that didn't turn out so fruitful, but that's okay. And I did this Chime offer over here. I didn't do the Uber Eats. I just had my Turo earnings go through Chime, and then he procced the $420 fee. So if you want to have a little bit more detail on how I'm doing all of this, go watch the other 3 episodes I have up. But we did everything we said we're going to do. I transferred my money to Stake, and the $482 from free cash turned into a little under $700. And I'll show you how that looks now. So this is actually kind of a cool screenshot. It's straight out of stake.us. And this is a Bitcoin transaction. So you can see the wallets right here. And it may be a little small for y'all, but this is kind of how it works. I mean, I didn't get 1,300. I think they were doing 2 transactions at once, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, it shows what block this Bitcoin was mined out of, and my wallet, which I think was this one, and then some others dude's wallet. And this wallet is non-existent anymore, so you can probably still send me money if you want, but I wouldn't recommend. Anyways, it's kind of a cool thing. It's essentially how you transfer Bitcoin from wallet to wallet, and there's a bunch of numbers and different things going on. So I thought I would share this with you guys because I think it's kind of cool. And that went straight into a Robinhood crypto portfolio. And I'll share that with you guys another day. But just to keep our challenge and our focus here, we got our $650 from stake.us. That essentially came from freecash.com and that offer that you just saw. And I gambled a little bit. I got like $20. Nothing crazy. I was betting like $1 or $2. I mostly lost, but we're still up a little bit, so I can't complain. Our leaps on Amazon that we bought a couple weeks back were up 17%, up to a little shy of $1,600. And if you want to listen to my rationale on why I bought this thing, go watch my last episode. I have a little bit more context on this, but this is essentially a call option that expires in 2027, and it's very deep in the money. So I have a lot of leverage, and something like this, it's a more cost-effective way to own a bunch of shares and not putting up as much capital. If you're curious about this, go watch my options video. I go into some more depth about that. But I sold some cash secure puts on AMD and Robinhood. I got a measly $12 from Robinhood and $89 from AMD, just expired worthless. Or actually, I closed out a day before, I think on a Thursday. This was all of last month, and I've actually been lacking, I'll be honest. I kind of forgot that I could sell options, and I just haven't done it. I should have done it the last 2-3 weeks, but I've been super busy. That's why I haven't posted in so long. But we made $101 from trading options last month. And this doesn't count the other amounts from the previous, right? So my calculation might be wrong, actually, thinking about it. But adding all of this up, and we have some more options that I didn't add, right? So this 44, or I'm sorry, this is just Bitcoin. Or I didn't add this either. Anyways, my give or take $100, we're at 23.46, and I'm happy. I think this is a good turnout so far. I did have Google move on me a lot this last week. They were actually under a federal investigation, or I shouldn't say investigation, but they were getting sued. The judge for whoever said that Google Chrome was a monopoly, but it was ruled against the case. So the stock rallied like 9%, and that was pretty sweet. But of course, it doesn't count to this challenge. So I can't count it in. But we got 23.46 for now. We're 23% done with our challenge. And I think this is a good outcome so far. I'll keep getting scrappy with it. And I'll be fair, I haven't been super active on this. I've just been so busy with work. And I know it's like a shitty excuse. If I could just go on my phone for like 5 minutes and place my positions or whatever. But I've been lazy and working a lot. So pardon me for not posting so often. But I plan on posting a lot more this coming month once things kind of solidify at work and so on. But want to give you guys an update. This is how we're looking right now. And I mean, if this is your first video, I bought this whenever Amazon reported earnings. I think it was last quarter. The stock dipped like 12% because I think Andrew Jassy, who's the CEO, kind of issued guidance that they weren't doing so well with AI or something like that. Makes no sense. But the stock corrected like 10% in a day. So I scooped up the sleep, and it has paid out somewhat well so far. Of course, the market has been ripping. So I'm not a genius. It's just a bull market. But if you place this trade whenever I did and watch my videos from a couple weeks ago, you could have made the same $600. So that's why I make these videos. Of course, it's not financial advice, just kind of sharing with you guys what I'm doing and how I plan to make $10K and how you can do it as well. So thank you for taking the time. I appreciate you joining, and I just want to see you guys win.